Okay, so now we're at the Bibb mill. You can see the water tower right there. And we're just gonna head on up there and see what we can see today. Walking through the little residential neighborhood. Dog scared the hell out of me. All these trees you see are filled with moss, which is really cool. Gives it that deep southern look, you know. See it draping off of all the trees. Let me get a little closer. Okay, so we're now down at the Riverwalk, and it seems like we can get a little closer view. So we're gonna walk around and see exactly what we can see from this side. I'll give you a little history about the Bibb mill. It was established in 1900 to 1902 by the Bibb Manufacturing Company. The Bibb mill in Columbus, Georgia was a massive textile facility that became the largest cotton mill under one roof in the South, producing high quality fabrics, yarns, and vital tile cord. Located on the Chattahoochee River, it fueled the growth of the surrounding Bibb city, closing in 1998. So we're gonna walk, see what we can see. Sorry, bug landed on my hand. Couldn't even tell you what kind of bug it was. It just immediately had to hurry up and get off me. But let's walk. Right now we're walking around the Riverwalk. Right now we're up on the bridge. Now, you can see a little bit right here. Focus in some. Let's see if this lets us get a little closer to any of the buildings. Down here, you can see the dam, and this right here, which is the Chattahoochee River, right here, which is really cool. But we're gonna keep walking. It's a really nice day out today. A lot of people out riding bikes, jogging, just exercising in general. I've seen a couple of people come off of the Chattahoochee River with some rafts. So everyone's out on this nice Sunday and just having a great time. Now I wanted to come up here because I heard that you can get real close to it, which is really cool. Look down here. These are nothing but bricks down here, if you can see through the trees from the old mill. I mean, it's loaded with bricks. Check this out. It's a little closer, you can probably see them all. Literally hundreds of bricks. And here's the building right here. So we're gonna get a little closer. How you doing? Pretty good. All right. So here we are. Look how close we can get. we can actually touch the wall of the Bibb mill. Let me show a little first. Some old windows and how you doing? All right. So again, surrounding the whole property, of course, they have no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. So we're not going in. I wonder if they do tours of this place on certain days or something like that. It would make sense a little bit. Here we are, touching the old Bibb mill. Very cool though. I'm glad I came around this side because we can actually see it now, and it actually extends. Like, they probably made this a little hangout area, but back then this could have been either like a little courtyard for them to come out, maybe breaks and stuff like that. Just all sorts of stuff, you just never know. But again, it is attached to the Bibb mill, so it's definitely part of the Bibb mill. Really cool. Again, down here, let me get out this other window, see it a little better. Oh, look at the little lizard. Oh, he ran. If you didn't know, Columbus, Georgia is full of lizards. Let me try and, I was trying to get them for you, so you, not get them, but show them. But anyway, down here, Chattahoochee River. Very cool. And we're just going to walk back now. I've been living here in Columbus, Georgia for a couple years now, and I actually never seen this Bibb mill this up close before. You can see, you know, around all the ivy or whatever you want to call it, is one of the Bibb windows to the Bibb mill, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that. Reminds you of like some type of zombie apocalypse type days, you know, everything taken over. If you would like yourself a little souvenir, there is bricks everywhere outside of the property line that have fallen over the years, so you can take yourself a little brick home. Well, you know what? Actually, I can see right down here there's a fence line. So that's actually still in the property of the Bibb mill that is blocked off. But on the other side that I was at, where the water tower is, here, look at this view right here. You can see the smokestack, the chimney, one of the buildings. But on the other side where I was originally, there was a couple bricks there. I know a lot of people like to bring some history home, put the brick up on the shelf or something like that. Something cool. Preserve history just a little bit. All right, let's see what this sign says. It just says Pioneer Bridges. A little bit of information. 5 tons. The bridge can hold up to 5 tons. Safe to say that it ain't going nowhere. I don't see 5 tons of people running up here at the same time on this little stretch. Now, if we were in a real big city, you know, New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, Los Angeles, something like that, maybe there'd be that many people up here. But I doubt still 5 tons worth of people. It's really cool though. Again, this is the fence line, and then the fence line actually drops down. Oh, hold on, let me straighten it out. So this is the fence line, and it goes across and actually drops down to where them bricks are. But as you see, there's even bricks right here on the fence line itself. So it's definitely fallen apart over the years. All right, let's make it back down. We're gonna check out the riverfront this time. And there's a little view of where we just were, walking along that bridge right there. Right. Now I'm back to where I had parked at, right here. And we're gonna continue to walk down. We're just gonna see if we can head down this way, down to the actual river itself. I believe there's a time limit. Of course, the time wouldn't be right now at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which it's about to be. So, let's see. Yep, so 12:59. So let's head on down. There's a lot of no trespassing signs, and it's every like 15 feet across the fence line. But let me read the sign up here and see what we can do about that. Because it might just be this part right here that you can't go down where the gates are closed right here. This part right here is wide open. So yeah, so park closed 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. So basically overnight. Alright, this is where I've seen people coming back to their cars with, you know, their rafts and canoes and stuff. So, oh, look at that. Let's see if we can get it this time. Here's another little lizard. I don't know how close he's gonna let me get before he takes off. So, let's see if we can see him real quick. You'll probably be able to see him run. There he is. Oh, there he is. What's up, guy? Just hanging out, enjoying the day, huh? He's looking back at me and everything. Oh, hold on. Oh, there he goes. He ran off. Okay. Like I said, Columbus, Georgia is full of lizards. When I come out of my home, I see them on the side of my house a lot. So, they're all over the place. But here, this is what is blocked off right now, which is really cool. Look, you can walk right, boom, right into the water, which is obviously like a launch area maybe. I really don't know personally, but we're gonna walk out here to this bridge and get a better view, of course. It's a hot day today, but that is not stopping from everybody to come out and work out and have their nice Sunday before the work week comes again tomorrow. Look at these lights. Look at them. Danger, no boats per GA law. That's what that sign says. And then you got like the little dam right there. And again, up there you can see the tower. That's the original side I was on. But you can see everything right there for the Bibb mill. Let's walk on down, shall we? We shall. All right. Like I said, everyone's working out today. Alright. Here's a nice little spot, but we're gonna go down just a little more just because. But here's safety zone number 2. Look at this. It's just beautiful. Hey, look, we can actually walk down over here, which is really cool. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that, but let's do that, shall we? Lots of spider webs though on the bridge. Alright. Now what I originally wanted to do today, oh look at that brown lizard. I don't know if it's going to let me get close enough to show you. No, he took off. What I originally wanted to do today is I was looking for a old mortuary. And the other day I just got done watching Night of the Demons, which takes place in an old mortuary. And, you know, so I thought it would be cool to find one and explore one. Hopefully the inside, of course. But at the moment I'm not coming across any that are worth it, at least. I have found a couple that I'm interested in, but I gotta do a little more history. And so hopefully in one of the next upcoming videos we will be exploring a old mortuary type of funeral home or something. Alright, look at this. So we're at safe zone number 2 on the Chattahoochee River. And you literally can just walk right in to the water. And of course we're going to stop right here. But look at this. It's quiet. All you hear is the current. Nothing else. You don't hear no traffic. You don't really hear no people at all. All I hear is the current, some birds chirping. This is the bridge that we're walking across now. And we're going to walk up a little more just because. Why not? Let's see. But what does everybody like? What does everybody like to watch? I do a variety. I do film locations, historical locations, just places lost with time, which is one of my favorites. Heading off into these woods in the middle of nowhere is one of my favorites. Like one of the favorite places that I ever did was Sleepaway Camp Part 2 in Waco, Georgia. I mean, it's a nice hike. It's like a 35-minute walk if you cut right through, which means cutting through thorns. It's non-stop brush, just thorns and everything. But once you get there, seeing that camp from way back in the day is so cool. It's really run down. You can check out my videos. It's really run down, of course, but it was so cool. And to see the pool, you know, the water was completely green, and it was just so cool. But comment below on what everybody really likes to view. You know, what floats your boat? Water floats mine, so I know what I like. But let me know what you guys like. Let's see. Look at this. I bet you my last dollar that if you go into this right here, that you will find a structure to something old, you know, that was here a long time ago. We're not going to do that today, of course. Today we're just taking an easy walk around Columbus, Georgia, and just checking out some of the sights. I know this area right here, I'm sure everybody knows about. It is a river walk. You see all these people jogging and stuff like that pass by me every so often. I keep on looking over here on this side because, you know, this is attracting me more, because this is what I like to do, is to go through this. But no hurry. Maybe one day I'll go down on Google Maps, search a little bit, then come back in person and search a little bit. Just see if I come across some type of structure or something. Look at this whole railing right here is missing from here to here. And have some old caution tape. I mean, the caution tape's not even yellow no more, it's white. Oh, look, let's see if I can get close enough, okay? Now here is another lizard. And he's, oh, hold on, there we go. There he goes, look at him moving. Oh, sorry buddy. Oh, he jumped to the tree. And he's taking off through the branches. Look at that. He just jumped right off the railing like, dude, get away from me. I do not know you. Stranger danger. All right. Usually, when I take these kind of walks, you see a lot of homeless. And I haven't really seen much, you know. On my way down here on the drive, it's a little ducky drive down a little paved area. I did see a lot of homeless, enhancements in the woods and stuff like that. So, they're around. But I've never been bothered by anybody in general while filming in Columbus, Georgia. Not once, never. Which is a good thing. Let's see. From Philadelphia, and walking around with a camera in Philadelphia is not ideal. I mean, people do it. Some people got to face consequences and some don't. The best one out of Philadelphia right now is the Philly Captain. If you don't know who that is, search him up on YouTube and for sure give him some likes and subscribe and stuff like that. He does some good content. Hey, look at that little chickmunk. And you ran. Oh, there he goes. That was an actual chickmunk, not a squirrel, which is pretty cool. I love the nature. I love, when the animals run across my path and I can possibly get it on camera and stuff like that. Alright, so we kind of cut off course just to come across maybe these rocks right here is what I was interested in and see a cool view. Alright. Be really cool to come across a snake, just not accidentally, by treading on it or something like that. Just in general, I can see it from distance and I can, get it on camera for everyone. Definitely some dangerous snakes here in Georgia. This is really cool though. Watch my step. All right. Look at this little belly of water right here. It looks like something would live in that. Now this is far off. This is far off from the, from the shoreline or river line, whatever you want to call it, on both sides. Looks like something creepy would pop out of there, which is pretty cool. All right. So I was going to go all the way out. No need to really. Just wanted to show everybody. Right. So if anybody that's watching this video has some cool abandoned places they would like to see explored, especially some that have not been explored by anybody yet, leave them down in the comments. I'll do my homework on it and see what I can do. And of course I do travel. We got videos in so many different states and cities. But locally, Atlanta, Georgia to Columbus, Georgia is what I normally prefer. But this is it right here. It's Chattahoochee River. A little bit down would be the Bibb Mill. Let's head back up to the trail. Right. So we're just gonna head back this way. If I see anything else interesting on the way, of course I will stop and film it. But I hope everybody enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date with future videos that we drop. Everyone have a great day. Right here we got some bathrooms which are locked up, so I couldn't tell you how much they're in use. Got some water fountains right here. Oh, look at that, and it works. I got a water bottle in the car though, so I won't be drinking from that. But best believe, I was born in '83, so I grew up on water fountains at the park and at school. But nowadays, there's just nothing that's safe, and that sucks. But I have a water bottle in the car, like I said. But it's so hot, to be honest, if I didn't have a water bottle in the car right now, I would probably take a sip or two from that water fountain. Man, it is so hot. And it's crazy. I feel like I'm the only one in shorts right now, besides a couple people jogging. And it's crazy. But yeah, that's everything. And I'll tell you one thing, my bottle of water is so warm, I probably should have drank from that water fountain.
Oh my God, what is that?
Sleep.